This is my audience. Let me
turn this around.
There we go. All right, so my name is Callie. I'm a full-time student as well as a full-time teacher. And today I want to talk about standardized testing. So, a quote by Raymond S. Moore, author of Better Late Than Early, who sparked the homeschool movement, says homeschooling, recipe for genius. More of family and less of school, more of parents and less of peers, more creative freedom and less formal lessons. Now, how can we compare this to regular public schools? Well, today we'll look at standardized testing, for example. Homeschool children perform better on standardized testing because they have less distractions, less negative peer pressure, and they get more one on one instruction. Today, I want to focus on these three ideas on why homeschooling may prove better in the long run than public schools. First, we'll focus on why homeschooling offers less distractions. Next, we'll focus why children experience less negative peer pressure. And finally, we'll focus on how homeschooling provides one on one instruction. Let's go over why homeschooling offers less distractions. Homeschooling offers less distractions because children have a better experience learning at home. They follow a routine and schedule similar to a regular school. However, they are able to have a more flexible curriculum, choosing what time of day they want to learn and what specific subject they want to learn in that time frame. Whatever children learn, they are able to do it at their own pace. As a parent educator, you as well are able to complete the same amount of work as a public school in half the time because there's no need to take things such as attendance or the pledge or collecting paper and so on. Um, as many may not know, TVs and phones don't add to distractions either, even though it may sound like a major concern when homeschooling. Instead, parents use them as a tool to enhance children's learning, and they can do that by watching movies and documentaries specific to certain lessons. However, that's not the only thing homeschool offers. In addition to less distractions, children are also able to experience less negative peer pressure from other students like they would in a general public school. Challenging behavior and bullying is not something that homeschool children have to experience aside from their own siblings. Without this added stress, it allows them to focus on their academic studies and interests. Homeschooling from International Encyclopedia of Marriage and Family shows public school children are more dependent than homeschool children. And because of this, because homeschool children are more or public school children are more dependent, they are less likely to be self motivated and require more positive reinforcement than children learning from home. As a result, teachers spend more time in the classroom redirecting and reinforcing children's behavior than they actually do teaching. Homeschooling can be a great solution to this problem because not only does homeschool provide one-on-one instruction tailored to children's educational growth, but it offers a lot more. A exploratory study was done by University of Kansas in developmental and child psychology, where four elementary school students were with ADHD were tested pre and post standardized testing scores revealed that homeschool students were academically engaged about 2 times as often as public school students, and they were also able to achieve better test scores on things such as reading and math. Now, I know it may seem overwhelming for parents, especially if they have more than one child, but homeschool children are still able to receive a more personalized education than they would in a general classroom. Each individual child has a unique learning style. Some learn best by listening or by reading and writing. With homeschool, you as a parent can decide what's best for your child. Parents are able to select different learning activities, curriculums, and things that can stay within their beliefs and values that they have as a family. Overall, homeschool offers numerous ways to learn, and homeschooling just doesn't have to be at home. It can be at different environments, such as the grocery store or outside or anywhere. But that brings me to the end of my presentation. To summarize my points today, we talked about how homeschool children have proven to do better on standardized testing than public school children because they have less distractions, less negative peer pressure, and they get more one on one instruction. Lastly, before we all leave today, I wanted to ask a question, and you don't have to share your answer out loud, but I'm curious to see that what kind of education would you choose for your child? Thank you.